Hello, my name is Larry Hussey, and this channel is Drug Force and Consumer News on YouTube. I also have Blue Sky account under Larry Hussey. And so today I would like to give some law and order type of consumer news and let you know why gangsters sometimes get away with stuff. That is because I heard a rumor. I don't know if it's true, but I just heard a rumor that in terms of American police, if American police are told that they are outnumbered, they're supposed to give up and run away. And somebody said that that's why uh, so many police have run away from my case, is because someone investigates my case and then somebody calls them up on the phone and says, "You are outnumbered." And they say, "Oh." And so they give up the case and run away from the case. My call to action is, police, please do not give up my case just because somebody tells you you're outnumbered. Please, 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 from my heart. This means from my heart. Okay? Please. Anyway, I say we want police to do things by the book, and we do by the book. But and I don't know where I doubt that this rule is in the book. I doubt it, because it would make a lot of other things not make sense. Like, you're supposed to call the SWAT team if you're outnumbered. If somebody calls you up and tells you you're outnumbered, you're supposed to call the SWAT team. And the SWAT team is supposed to trace the call and go and get them. Okay, I think that's pretty much how it's supposed to work. I do selfie documentaries now, like I'm doing right now. They might be, I mean, you can have an editorial documentary that has a point of view, of course. Documentaries usually have a point of view. They don't have to be neutral like political news. They can have a point of view. And so I do selfie documentaries now, and I've entered them into short documentary categories in film festivals. I'm still doing that. I think I've uncovered some important frauds and deceptions. And now I'm uncovering something that I've heard that, if it's true, it's really dangerous. And that is that if police are told they're outnumbered, they give up, and they're allowed to give up, and not just give up the situation and pull back and regroup. They don't regroup. That's the thing. What I'm told is, um, like a detective detects and investigates, an investigator investigates, and then they get a phone call that says, "You're outnumbered. You're outnumbered." So the policeman goes, "Oh." They hang up and they go, "I give up the case because I'm outnumbered." And then they go on to the next case. They go on to the next case. They don't say, "Okay, I'm outnumbered, so I'll call the SWAT team and regroup. The SWAT team will figure out what to do with this phone call, and then I will continue investigating. Then I will continue investigating, because I'm obviously getting somewhere. I'm obviously getting somewhere in the investigation. So we'll keep investigating, and I will stay on a radio with SWAT when I'm on duty, and let them know what's going on. That's what you should do. As far as by the book, I bet that is the book. The book says, if you're outnumbered, call the SWAT team and ask them what to do. If they say give up, then temporarily give up, but don't just let criminals commit crimes. You can't go to a bank robbery and say, "Oh, well, there's more of us than you," and then the policeman says, "Oh, okay, go ahead and take the money." That's ridiculous. That's like that's like a policeman responding to a bank robbery, and the bank robber says, "Oh, there's 5 of us and one of you," and then the police says, "Oh, okay, go ahead and take the money then. That's fine. We can take all the money in the vault. As long as nobody gets hurt, take all the money in the vault." That's not supposed to happen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's not just because there's 5 bank robbers and 1 policeman at the moment, that's not supposed to matter. The policeman's not supposed to give up and say, take all the money as long as nobody gets hurt. That's not supposed to happen. But in my case, it sounds like detectives and police officers give up the case because they're told they're outnumbered. And it's like giving up a bank robbery and letting the bank robbers have all the money as long as they don't hurt anybody. And as long as the police aren't outnumbered and surrounded. And I'm not looking for a Lone Ranger situation here, of course. I'm just looking for, you can retreat and regroup, and you can call the SWAT team, and you can retreat to the SWAT team. Seattle SWAT team, I happen to know, has 3 vans. 3 vans. You know why they have 3 vans? I'm guessing it's so they don't get outnumbered and outmaneuvered. I'm guessing that Seattle SWAT team has 3 vans so they don't get outnumbered and outmaneuvered. 1 van can definitely be surrounded and outmaneuvered. 2 vans, probably not. 3 vans, no way. 3 vans, no way. 2 vans, probably not. 3 vans, no way. So that's why they own 3 vans. So they're not outmaneuvered and surrounded and outnumbered. That's why they have 3 vans. You know why I know they have 3 vans? Because they stalked me. They stalked me with their 3 SWAT vans, and they know they did. Seattle police actually stalked me with their 3 SWAT team vans with the lights on. That's how I knew. They had the lights on, going extremely slow, like 20 miles an hour, like 15 miles an hour. Not 20, like 15 miles an hour with the lights on. And 3 of them went by me, and that's how I know the Seattle SWAT team stalked me, and that's why I'm trying to get a mediation done between me and Seattle police, because they did a lot of things to me, and they allowed a lot of things to happen to me. They allowed at least 300 roofings to happen to me, and they did not enforce the law. And now someone's told me that one of the many excuses that this El Gato gang had was, well, you're outnumbered, policeman, so you have to give up because you're outnumbered. I can understand pulling back, calling the SWAT team, and regrouping, but I can't understand going, oh, well, I better go and check parking tickets now then, because that's what it is. It's a policeman saying, well, I was going to stop this roofing. I was going to stop this rape. I was going to stop this bank robbery. But the criminals told me I was outnumbered, so now I'm checking parking tickets. That's what it is. You have less than 2 minutes left on your 10-minute break, so have a good day.